Hi, I'm Hillary Rayport, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about Article 83, which you'll have a chance to vote on at this year's annual town meeting, the weekend of May 6th. The main point of Article 83 is to create a more representative regional planning commission by adding elected seats to the NPNEDC. So stay with me for about 5 minutes and I'll tell you all about Article 83. There's a lot of information on this slide which I hope you'll pause and take a look at. But the important things to know are that the NPNEDC was created in 1973 because town meeting voters on Nantucket asked the state to create it. It exists to plan for our region, and it's one of 13 regional planning agencies across the Commonwealth. Importantly, the Planning Commission, or NPNEDC, it's not the same as the Planning Board. It's different, and it's also not part of the town. It's a state-created agency. Why are these changes necessary? Nantucket has very real challenges, and more every year we feel the pressure our island is under. Despite best intentions and a lot of hard work, long-range island-wide planning is not getting done. Nantucket's master plan is now 14 years old, and several attempts to update it over the past 6 years have fizzled out. The planning department is so busy with permitting, they barely have time for planning. Maybe a different structure and some different people in the mix would make a difference. We have to ask more from our NPNEDC to protect Nantucket over the long term. But action today is also important. Let's take a look at this org chart. This is the official org chart from the Planning and Land Use or PLUS department. You can see that the NPNEDC is right up at the top here next to the Select Board. The NPNEDC didn't always have this level of responsibility. It wasn't something that was envisioned back in 1973. And today, it's not possible to run directly for election to this important commission. Article 83 will change that. Let me explain how. Today, 11 people serve on the NPNEDC, and they are all appointed. So if you're interested in long-range planning and you'd like to have a seat on this commission, you could first be elected to the Planning Board. All 5 members of the Nantucket Planning Board are automatically appointed to the NPNEDC, whether they're interested in long-range planning or not. 3 other boards and commissions that you see on your screen also have the right to appoint 1 member each. But what if you can't or don't want to serve on one of these boards? Then you can apply for one of 3 appointed at-large seats. But these seats are appointed by the members of the NPNEDC themselves. It's the only commission that appoints its own members. They tend to appoint people who agree with them. Article 83 makes the following changes. It creates 5 directly elected seats, which replace the appointed at-large seats. The Planning Board is continued to be represented with 1 appointed seat, which is equal to all of the other boards. This is helpful because, remember, the Planning Board's primary responsibilities are subdivision control and issuing special commercial permits. It's extremely busy with short-term planning, which is often contentious. Finally, Article 83 adds the Historical Commission and the Land Bank to the mix, something both commissions support because historic preservation and open space protection and recreation are 2 critical components of long-range planning. Total membership remains at 11 members. Article 83 also modernizes the name of the commission to the Nantucket Regional Planning Commission. It adds term limits and a reporting requirement, and it updates the description to clarify what the Planning Commission plans for, which is a sustainable, healthy, resilient, culturally rich Nantucket with clean water, affordable housing, adequate transportation, and diverse economic opportunity. Article 83 does not add any regulatory authority to the NPNEDC. The Commission's powers remain advisory. It doesn't make any changes to staffing or organization. Article 83 simply changes how people get to serve on this commission and gives more power to us, the voters, to look after the island we love. The NPNEDC hasn't changed all that much in 50 years, but Nantucket has changed. Article 83's careful legislative updates modernize this important commission so it is more accountable to the voters, more balanced, and more inclusive of a wide range of planning priorities. These changes will help us all work together to keep Nantucket strong far into the future. This cannot wait any longer. I hope you'll join me in voting yes on Article 83 at town meeting the weekend of May 6th. If you have any questions or you want more information, just email me. You can also click on the link in the YouTube description to sign up for future updates. Thanks so much for listening, and thanks for voting. Bye.